What's going on, guys? We're going to be looking at the triple Qs, which is the NASDAQ 100. It looked like Santa Claus has come early. We're getting very, very close to testing those highs, right? Of 408. So what we're looking at here is a weekly time frame. Today is a weekly breakout. Now coming off of the FOMC meeting notes, if you were kind of sitting waiting for that play to happen, if we were going to get the breakout, that price was sitting at around 394, right? So if you go back to the week of November the 27th, you can see that was the high price in this whole formation. We have not been over that, and we've got that clear breakout now. So I would expect that, between now and the end of the year, that the bulls at least test 408. It seems like it's going to be a magnet from here. Once we do get to 408, maybe whatever high we put in, we could be looking at a little bit of a pullback before, getting into 2024. So as we come to the year's close here, congratulations to everyone who's made some good money the last couple of months. On the long side, it's been a fantastic year. Definitely for the bulls, the later half of the year. And, ultimately, realistically, all year the bulls have been pretty good. Like if you look at where we started the year, right? We started the year down here at a price of 270, and we're trading up at 400. So all in all, it has been a bullish year. You should have been making more money to the long side than you have to the short side. And if you weren't making money, you were scratching out. You need to kind of identify, why were you holding on to the bias that we had way back here, right? If you look, in 2022, it was a big down move. It was definitely a bearish year in 2022 with a lot of consolidation, a lot of distribution. But this year ultimately has been a pretty fantastic year. So, you got to figure at least 70% of your trades this year should have been to the long side, right? And if you kind of notice that maybe 50% of your trades were long, 50% were short, or maybe you were always kind of looking to, find these tops, you probably got ran over. So, just to kind of end out the year, what are we really looking for here? I would say, the 408 test is definitely going to be the next mark. And let's see if we can put in some new highs here. So again, if you are holding the Qs or you're holding anything in tech long, definitely think about scraping some profits off here going into the end of the year as we approach this 408. But it seems pretty inevitable that we do get up there at this point in time with just a couple of weeks left here. We have to see exactly where we close on the year, but ultimately the narrative is going to continue to just buy the dip, right? I mean, if you have been thinking that the big short is coming, you've been absolutely obliterated. And, whether we pull back 10, 20, 30 points, in 2 weeks from now, that's besides the point. You were wrong on your analysis. So I've seen this a lot on Twitter where people have been trying to short right now. You're wrong. So you were wrong, except that you were wrong. If we pull back in 2 weeks, you cannot sit here and boast that I told you guys we were going down. No, you're wrong. This is a weekly breakout. You're getting your face absolutely destroyed here. So, you have to kind of accept that fact. Will there be an opportunity to short? Of course, definitely. There definitely will be an opportunity to short back into rising support, but it's not right this second. It's not today. It's not, it's not proving to you that it's time to start putting on the shorts now. I know a lot of people tend to, want to throw on the shorts with anticipation that we're going down. And it seemed like, especially the last month and a half, that shorts have continuously gotten squeezed, right? When we had this little bit of a lower high be put in here in September, and then we put in these lows here at the end of October, a lot of people wanted to start shorting. They got squeezed. They wanted to, see this be a lower high be put in and come down. And it's essentially been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks that shorts have been getting squeezed out of their positions. And that's exactly what it seems like, is a little bit of a short squeeze going on here with shorts continuing to pile in, and the market just continuing to squeeze them out of their position. So again, be safe. You want to be on the right side of the trade. Trading over the 50-day moving average and the all of supply, the 10, 5, and 20-day moving averages. It's kind of hard to want to put on short positions, right? I mean, for me, it's hard to put on short positions, to kind of swing for the fences here when we're continuously squeezing higher. So just wanted to give my analysis on where the NASDAQ 100 could be heading before the end of the year. I'd be looking for that 408 price target. To much success. If you did like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.